And hello again, everybody! This is Bobby U! And we have reached the halfway point of a 2013 fantasy football season in Back to Avenge. And what we see right now is a logjam up top and down below. As the battle and the drive for the playoff begins this week with week 9 of the NFL season. Shelter from above, leading the parade right now as he dug and clawed his way, going against all the critics in his predictions of finishing 10th in the league. Well, he now leads the way with a 6-2 record, winning 3 games in a row. Currently 3rd in the league in points as well, and he is being led by the QB combo of Andy Dalton and Joe Flacco, even though Dalton did struggle this week. And he has, of course, last week breaking records, Megatron Calvin Johnson leading the way as his current MVP of the league. So Shelter from above leading the way as we hit the halfway point of the season. And then you got a 3-way tie for second. The Punch is back. Here comes the champ and Superfluous Nipples, all at 5-3. The Punch is back, get off to an extraordinary lead, led by Peyton Manning and his record-breaking season, but he has now taken a little bit of a step back. Still leads in points, but only now by a much smaller margin. He has lost 2 of his last 3 and is in a tough situation this week with both his QBs on byes. Here comes the champ. Has lost his last 2 after getting off to a 5-1 start, and Superfluous Nipples has also lost his last 2 after getting off to a 5-1 start as well. Tied for 5th with both 4-4 records are Cobb Salad and Gangrene. Even though Gangrene is second to last in points in the league, he has won 2 in a row and is starting to rummage and make some noise in the league. Cobb Salad, who is second in points now, had some bad luck early, but is starting to move and forge ahead now. And he is currently in 6th place, or tied for 5th, and holds down the 5th and 6th playoff spots, him and Gangrene. Knocking on the door, trying to make some noise for the final playoff spot, and it is a 3-way tie between $5 Footlong, True Perfection, and My Dick's on Fire. $5 Footlong got off to an 0-5 start, has won his last 3. True Perfection has been inconsistent for the entire year, got off to a 2-0 start, but each week has continued to deteriorate and get worse. He's hoping for a turnaround as Tom Brady has put in his worst fantasy season and his worst football season in 10 years, and all True Perfection can do is hope that he can turn it around. My Dick's on Fire has the least points in the league, but has won 2 in a row, and is trying to fight to get back into a playoff spot. Bringing up the rear right now is Prestige Worldwide. He has lost his last 3 in a row, and is trying to fight to get back. It's really anyone's game. No one's been eliminated yet. This is a big week now. We can start to see some separation for some of the bottom teams, possibly some of the top teams, but also the Punch is back. Here comes the champ, Superfluous Nipples, could start to take a step back into the lower level. So anything goes. Everyone is still alive at the midway point, but I think over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to start to see some separation. You're going to start to see the top of the league start to separate themselves, and you're going to start to see some teams drop off. And then you got crunch time leading into the playoffs. Good luck to all, and to all you guys out there. It's okay to make a trade. It's okay to do. If only have 1 trade in the league this year, don't be afraid. Come on. Go out there. Make your team better. You can do it. Let's have a good time here. Make some trades. That's what fantasy football is all about. Don't just sit tight and sit on your heels. Let's go. Trade deadlines in 2 weeks. Let's make it happen. This is Bobby U, and I see you again, where the sun will shine once more.